Futakuchi Onna. Futakuchi Onna, two-mouthed woman, is a type of yokai or Japanese monster. They are characterized by having two mouths, a normal one located on their face and a second one on the back of their heads beneath their hair. There, the woman's skull splits apart, forming lips, teeth, and a tongue, creating an entirely functional second mouth. In Japanese mythology and folklore, the Futakuchi Onna belongs to the same class of stories as the Rakurakubi, Kuchisake Onna, and the Yama-uba, women afflicted with a curse or supernatural disease that transforms them into yokai. The supernatural nature of the women in these stories is usually concealed until the last minute, when their true selves are revealed. The origin of a Futakuchi Onna's second mouth is often linked to how little a woman eats. In many stories, the soon-to-be Futakuchi Onna is the wife of a miser and rarely eats. To counteract this, a second mouth mysteriously appears on the back of the woman's head. The second mouth often mumbles spiteful and threatening things to the woman and demands food. If it is not fed, it can screech obscenely and cause the woman tremendous pain. Eventually, the woman's hair begins to move like a pair of serpents, allowing the mouth to help itself to the woman's meals. While no food passes through her normal lips, the mouth in the back of her head consumes twice what the other one would. In another story, the extra mouth is formed when a stingy woman is accidentally hit in the head by her husband's axe while he is chopping wood, and the wound never heals. Other stories have the woman as a mother who lets her stepchild die of starvation while keeping her own offspring well fed. Presumably, the spirit of the neglected child lodges itself in the stepmother's or the surviving daughter's body to exact revenge. Prototypical story. This is the most famous and prototypical story of a Futakuchi Onna. In a small village, there lived a stingy miser who, because he could not bear the expense of paying for food for a wife, lived entirely by himself. One day, he met a woman who did not eat anything, and he immediately took her for his wife. Because she never ate a thing and was still a hard worker, the old miser was extraordinarily thrilled with her, but on the other hand, he began to wonder why his storage of rice was steadily decreasing. One day, the man pretended to leave for work, but instead stayed behind to spy on his new wife. To his horror, he saw his wife's hair fall out on the back of her head. Her skull split wide open, revealing a gaping mouth. She unbound her hair, which reached out like tentacles to grab the rice and shove it into the hungry mouth.